Hello everyone, this is Mopbot. This is a redstone tutorial and this is my 3x3 piston door. So this is a little different than normal piston doors, but if we hit this switch it works obviously the same. Looks a little bit funky though because this was kind of an impromptu build. I was just watching XP Crafted's latest episode of Hermitcraft, and a link to that will be in the description, but he asked for someone to design a piston door that he could use in his base, and he wanted a window in the middle and he said no slime blocks. However, it's not really possible without slime blocks because he said you can't go down any blocks or go up really much blocks at all. It just goes up this one for the redstone line. But yes, that's why it looks a little funky. It's not like I'm just like stupid and no, you can't, or I don't know that you can use blocks down here. But yep, hitting the switch opens real quick. Really quite simple. Very cheap as well. It doesn't use a lot of stuff. Just to note, these obsidian blocks do not have to be obsidian. Any block that cannot be moved by a slime block, because if you do, it's going to break stuff. The slime blocks will get stuck to it and not pull right, and you will have a broken door and it won't work. So that's how that goes. Alright, so I'm going to do this tutorial from the back side, so it's a little bit easier to see the redstone going on. And this input here that I've added to the back can be on any one of these redstone dust blocks or this block with a torch on it, which is what I used before. Do not put it on both though, because if one's powered and the other isn't, unpowering the one will not change the state of the door, but it works the same from back here. Extends the door, pull it back, and it retracts. So what you want to do is come over here with a 3x3 area, and then you can put the two outer blocks like this, immovable objects, and then these outside blocks can be anything. And then door in the middle is 3 slime blocks here, 3 glass, 3 slime blocks, and then the ceiling is the same. So if I just cover that up, this is what the floor would look like right underneath here. So you can come out from this bottom sticky block here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more block to place a piston on, like that. And then you've got a 2 block gap here, and then you want to come out like this, 2 blocks, and then one out on this side as well. Oh, sorry, like that, yep. And then like this, and then up one more block. So you get this little staircase here with this 3x2 area right here. You can run dust along the outside right here, that running into a torch block, and then repeaters 4 and 2. Alright, then you want to go up with a torch tower like this, and just one like that, and that will give an inverted torch. Come out two more immovable objects there. These can be anything, and then dust straight across the top like this. And you should see with a power source here, if you extend that, you get the double extension and you get the double retraction. So any blocks here also need to be immovable. This will be a wall, and then same goes for the other side. And because the sticky piston passes through here, that is why that they cannot be movable objects. So there's that. And then coming around to this side here, you need one more out like this. That's an immovable object, and then any object rather, right there. Little staircase down like this, and then just dust on that. One more down like this, dust. And then you're going to want to know where your sticky piston is, so you can go right here. And then actually you could just do that. Yeah, that's simpler than what I have over there. Alright, so if we flip this on, it extends, pull it back, and everything comes back. So again, over here, immovable objects next to the sticky piston. And then these should also be immovable right here, if you would put anything there. But if you're having a 3x3, you probably don't have anything there. That's probably why you're doing this door. But extend and retract, and that is the whole thing. I know it doesn't look quite as good using the obsidian, but that's an immovable object, so for the sake of the tutorial, that's what I used. Anyways, this has been Mopbot, and I'm out.